Welcome to the Obviously Rare podcast. I am your news anchor, your host, Michael T. Porter. Humbly speaking, King Michael, if you want to turn up. Listen, y'all. PSA, PSA, PSA. Listen. Black folk, we've been dealt a bad hand. There's a lot of monkey business going on. Now we'll get to that in a minute. Before again, y'all hit that like button, subscribe button, and share button. Hit that notification bell so you know when I am dropping. And if you like to support the culture, support the movement, support the mission. Cash App $ Michael US. PSA, public service announcement. Obviously Rare podcast is obviously rare that we are able to understand what's going on. We're bringing beauty to the world. We're bringing intellect. We're bringing that aggression. We're turning everything up, right? The world looks at black people as monkeys. There's a lot of monkey business. What I mean by monkey business, we're doing everything that these elitists want us to do, and it's never beneficial to us. From gangs to niggas going up in other niggas behind. They're promoting rape culture. They're promoting homosexuality on our men, feminizing our men. They're promoting the worst of society on black and using black folks to do it. They're using black folks to promote violence, homosexuality, destruction, absolute destruction. So I'm just gonna ask y'all. I'm just venting today. I'm gonna ask y'all, how black folk, how long are we gonna allow the zookeepers to tour around with us? How long are we gonna allow Chad and Becky to kick us in our asses? This shit is getting out of hand. Black people, not all, but a lot of black folks, I don't know what the hell's going on. I can't put my finger on it. We're living in times where a man like Fleece Johnson, let me pull this nigga up. A man like Fleece Johnson can get his monkey ass on the internet. I think it's the internet that messed everybody up. Get here on this internet and promote homosexuality and raping men. So this nigga Fleece and Fleece getting some goddamn. I'm at the brother. Is that a man? Hold on. Wait a minute. These are dudes. Let me blow this up, y'all. Right here. Let me move this out the way. That's a dude. I didn't even know that. That's a girl. I can tell that's a girl. What is this dude looking like Madea? That's a girl. You can tell that's a girl. That's a girl. Nice little pretty thing right there. That's a girl. This is this is what I'm talking about. And this whole panel ain't nothing but black folk. This picture in itself lets you know what's really going on. They got a tranny. This man, all he talks about his prison days when he, in his words, used to cream and other dudes, but he said he couldn't get enough of niggas ass going up in niggas' asses. And the reason why I'm bringing up this show, because when I saw this show, he was on there. I saw a small clip. A guy and a girl came out, and he was interested. He was interested in the guy. He was interested in the guy. He said, "No, nigga, I want you." That's what Fleece Johnson said. He said, "No, nigga, I want you. I think you cute. How about that?" He was in a skit with Desi Ben. I want you guys to look at this. This is another tranny. Now, I don't know. That's a dude. Look at them big ass feet. This is a trannies cross-dressing. Why? All black. And I think this is where they pop the balloons, or they get to know each other, and they get to. Was usually 2-on-2. I haven't watched 20 Women versus Fleece, but they just. Why is there a tranny up there? This man is actually famous, and he said he never raped nobody. I doubt that. Bodies can mean bodies can mean you kill somebody or you slept with somebody. That's what bodies mean. So in this scenario, we're gonna say bodies mean how many men this man been with. Fleece Johnson. They say he been with over 40 dudes up in there and women. He don't know what he wants. Straight freak, bro. And our youngsters thinking this dude is cool. That lets you know what kind of sick world we living in. That's a tranny. This man brags about creaming in other dudes' butts, and he getting all kind of accolades. Like I said, I ain't mad at the brother getting some goddamn money, but he could have got some money. You know, he does tell people that still a youngster got out of jail, but I don't think he's really serious because look like he had a great time. You can look in his eyes and tell it's demonic. Let's look at the nigga eyes. Look what they're promoting. There's children. Look what they're promoting. They're not. None of these motherfuckers talking about upsetting the established order. None of us talking about engineering. None of us talking about real estate. None of us talking about getting closer to God. None of us talking about wars, armies, partnering up with what you call it, African countries, so we can get our stuff together. It'd be nice if we can partner up with an African country and get our stuff together. We have something to fall back on. We're the only group of people that don't have a nation behind us. Mexico, all the Mexicans, they can go to Mexico. The Israelis that's out here, they can go to Israel. The Muslims, they can pick any one of them 27 Muslim countries. This is what I meant by this is why we are rare. Look at the you can just tell. I know it's just fun. Ain't nothing wrong with having fun, but goddamn, where is the seriousness about building, y'all? Where is the seriousness about building? This man is famous for claiming that I like you and I want you. This man is getting on the TV show. He's perfect for Hollywood because he has no shame. He don't even know the difference between a man and a woman. Secret, quiet as a kept. They're saying that it was done to him. Somebody freaked him out. Somebody turned him out, and that's how he got turned out. Look at the man's eyes. This was being promoted. Transgenderism, male rape. He said he didn't do that. Man, nigga, stop lying. He said he didn't go up in anybody's butt forcibly. I don't believe that. I believe this nigga manipulated somebody. A whole bunch of dudes out their jaws. I think he put some fear. I don't think he like beat up nobody. But I'm pretty sure he put the fear in somebody because when you want booty that bad, he's gonna get some. I'm pretty sure he picked some weak dude up in there who was unsure about his sexuality. And that's the dudes that's really they really be targeting this dude. Like he's unsure about himself. They sense that you unsure. They sense that you're not gonna stand on nothing. They sense that you don't have your a murderous appetite. You don't have the appetite to harm another man. Once they figure out you don't have the appetite to harm another man, or at least defend yourself, yeah, you unsure because they say if you're unsure about whether you're gonna about yourself and your identity and your confidence, here they come. But do you guys see what they trying to do with us? This is what they promoting to us. Why they ain't promoting godly values? That's all I'm asking. Ain't nothing wrong with having fun. Ain't nothing wrong with people dating, young folk dating, old folks dating, middle aged people dating. Nothing wrong with having fun. Because life sucks most of the time, right? There's nothing wrong with going on a TV show. Ain't nothing wrong. I'm just saying, where's the balance? Where's the momentum? Where is the magnitude of black people, of the imagery of black people sticking together? They doing everything they can to divide us. Our households, most of our households, a good handful is towed up. Drugs, mothers raising children on their own, right? Fathers are not in the home. We have serious issues. The music. Now I'm a hip hop fan. And it's like, goddamn, where is the substance? Where is them songs that get you through the day that make you like, let you the songs that let you know things gonna be all right. Where's the substance in anything that we're doing as black people? I'm just trying to figure it out. From prison life, gang rape, and promoting this to young black males or black males in general, that it's acceptable to go up in another nigga's butt. That's what I see when they put Fleece Johnson out in front of us, because there's no way Fleece Johnson should be in front of nobody's camera unless he's telling folks to stay out of prison. But he still said he'll have a sissy on his. That's what he said. He said, "Ooh, I wish I could have another man's." But he said he doesn't care if it's hairy. He said the first time he went in another man, he said it was fire. He had a big old plump butt. What are we talking about, black folks? What are we talking about? Ain't nothing wrong with us having some fun. It's time to take care of business, because the reason why I'm bringing this awareness PSA, this part of the monkey business. They want us to kill each other. They want us to indulge in everything that has nothing to do with the foundational pillars of a thriving community, a thriving society, meaning getting married. Why aren't they pushing marriage between black man and black woman? Why aren't they pushing images of a black man really, really loving a black woman and respecting a black woman, and vice versa, a black woman loving and respecting a black man? Because it don't sell business. The point that I'm making, y'all, the destruction and witnessing the destruction of black folks, promoting the destruction of black folks, is big business in America. Because I know it is, because every time you put up monkey business, anything that has to do with monkey business, destruction of the household, homosexuality, prison, promoting prison on us, promoting it's okay to go to another man's butt, promoting drugs, promoting prostitution, everything that's ungodly and wicked, right? They push on us. Black men killing other black men going off on each other. Big business. This been going on since slavery. They get niggas to fight each other to the death. And here's my thing: if niggas are so tough, well, they were doing it, but if niggas are so tough, if you niggas are so hard, you gonna kill each other up. Why aren't y'all killing the people that's enslaving y'all, enslaving us? If we so fucking tough, there's no way, as violent as black folks are, everything should be going through black folks. Trades. We should be putting pressure on the cartel. As violent as black folks are, I want y'all to look at the image, understand the image of the black man they're trying to promote. We don't take care of our kids. We R-word kids when they get to prison. They're promoting this. I've never seen so many prison movies come out. It's like these, because you know Hollywood is sick. Hollywood thrives on this. Does it go on in prison? Yes, and it's horrible. It's a horrible thing. Movie after movie of, and to be honest, not just the black community, it's all communities. All communities. I seen the because I check out Banky Pound. You know, the algorithm goes off your recent videos, and they didn't actually show it, but they show a dude getting beat up and drugged into a room. White boys getting drugged and getting beat down, getting their cheeks taken. But it's really heavy in the black community, right? Dudes are wording other children. That's a child. If he's 17, you're 35, that's a child. You're 45, that's a child. You're 55, because not all 55-year-olds are out of shape and worn. There's a lot of 55-year-olds in prison. They still got it. And you see a youngster, he's scared or he's unsure, and he tells you no, and you force yourself on him. Or they get to fishing, acting like you're gonna take care of them. The old 55-year-old black man, his whole goal is to get up in that youngster's butt, get him some wine, get him some weed, act like you got his back, when in actuality you really do want his back. And then you go up in the youngster. That's a child, bro. You 55, he's 20, that's a child. But then they justify it by saying, oh man, this is prison. Right? Promoting a prison lifestyle, promoting black women to be on their own, promoting single parents, uh, promoting the single parent ideology on black women, telling black women that you don't need a man, 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 black women. Yes, you do. Everything they trying to do to destroy us, and we just keep falling for it. A lot of times I sit back and want to do niggas just love being slapped around. Can niggas and some black folks can at what point do we say we're tired of the monkey business? This is monkey business because they look at us as monkeys. Seeing black people destroy themselves is big business. I know it is because when I do videos about how trifling white folks are, my views don't is not hidden. But the moment I show black folks committing crime, I'm getting views. I'm getting views when I'm showing black women acting a fool, reporting the news. When I show a black man, you know, acting a damn fool, it's big business. They don't want to see black folks act like they got some damn sense. Hold on, let me show y'all something. This is the image that they don't want to see, or they don't want to promote to us. All right, this thing getting on my nerves, y'all. Okay. Let me show y'all something. This is black love. What? Why isn't this being promoted? Black woman, the black woman is so fine. I have to reiterate time and time again. Them big black nipples, those hockey pucks that sit on her chest. Whoo, Lord. She come out that shower, them two chocolate holes are staring at me when she bends over. The black woman's so curvy. The black woman's so fine. Look how happy this brother is to hold on to this beautiful black woman. Look at her smile. Look at that beautiful smile. Where is this? They always showing black folks as extreme. See, this is what I'm talking about, and this is what they promote. What's that? This is what they promote to black folks. The nigga got dice in his hair. This is what they promote. This is how they view us. Had a sack of weed in his hair. Look. Take a good look. Sack of weed. This is what they want all black men to act like. Most people who never been to America, they're terrified of black folks based on what they see on TV. The TV is powerful. The imagery of the black man is powerful. And look at this nigga. He talking about I ain't lock me up. He's proud. See, this movie says so much about the agenda they have for black folks. Lock me up, and everybody was chanting, "Throw away the key." I ain't scared to go to. Man, you sound like a bitch. Scared to go to jail. They have been promoting the prison lifestyle to black men for the longest. I ain't scared to F a nigga in his ass. That's what this nigga said right here. That's what he said. You know you in the shower with another man and you see the soap drip down the crack of his ass. These are the real gang members. The gang members are going up in each other's butts. The word been out since the early 90s. This movie came out in 95. Ignorant, homosexual, violent homosexuals pretending to be G. If you going up in another man, you are not gangster. I don't give a damn what prison say, nigga. You was still a sissy. You just a violent sissy. That ain't keeping it G, homie. That's not keeping it G. You playing with them boys' butts. You are not G. You understand what I'm saying? Daishiki. The black woman. This is what a lot of black women, she ain't got no kids. I mean, she ain't got no father in the home. This is what they want. These black women to be by themselves. This movie, it was super funny, but it's really sad, the state of black folks. I don't think it's as bad because this is all new. You gotta remember, back in the 50s and 60s, it's all about love. 20 years later, them shady 80s, 30 years later, in the 90s, this is what they were promoting. This woman have all these kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids, and she don't know who her baby daddy is. She can't keep her legs closed. This is what they want. The reason why they want this black woman by herself, acting ghetto. She can't keep her legs closed. She's stuck in poverty now that she have all these kids because these little niggas will be going to jail. It's all about getting niggas in jail so these white Europeans can see a black man's ass. You ever heard nuts to butts? I ain't never been in jail, but OG Percy has made it absolutely clear what's going on in them prisons and how uh, they're trying to push homosexuality on us any type of way they can, whether it's going to be through prison or on the outside, getting our young black boys to be feminized by putting them under the authority of a woman, their mother. Little boys should not be up under their mothers 24/7. It's not healthy. They need to be with their fathers. Through the music, through prison, nuts to butt. Why do grown men have to bend over and get that clothes? They tell you to take off all your. Why they gotta take off all their goddamn clothes? These sick ass Europeans, they love this shit, man. They love to see black men kill each other and have sex with each other. This was all around us. It's in the music. It's in the magazines. It's on Tubi, my nigga. It's on Tubi. It's everywhere. There ain't no real black king. That's why I say I look at myself as a king because my kingdom reflects God's kingdom. Love, mercy, rules, regulations, standards, law and order, right? Men should not wear women's clothing because it's an abomination. And women should not wear men's clothing. It's an abomination. Man should not lie with man and woman should not lie with woman, right? But it's the men that they're trying to destroy. They're trying to destroy a nigga. They trying to destroy black men. That's why I've never been a sucker. I've never been a hater. Obviously, we're a podcast. I've never been a type of nigga, no matter how much, you know, a nigga get on me. Like, if I really just don't like a nigga, I just don't like the nigga. But overall, I never been a type because I'm doing bad. I want to see other black men do it bad or other men in general do bad, you know. But especially black men. If I see a black man handling this business, he got some nice cars. He got a couple of cute girls on his arm. Man, handle your business. Hopefully they get married and they have some beautiful black kids. Handle your business. Go be an engineer. Y'all put y'all incomes together so that way y'all can make y'all lives harder and then y'all can be at home with the family more often instead of one person. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, just trying to do it all on their own. Now you got support. Now you got help. It's a beautiful thing when you go to work and knowing that your significant other is carrying and pulling their weight too. Now that money's coming in faster and you guys can enjoy each other. Even if you don't have kids. But if you decide to have kids, hey baby, let's stack our money together. Why this one how I'm talking this king, we're in king mode right now. Building, looking after the sheep, building not just material wise, talking about building up your people in spirit, building up your people in the mind, building up your people in the heart, right? So it's a beautiful thing when a black man and a black woman come together, they're getting out of poverty, right? So I would never, no matter, because my situation is my situation, my fate is my fate, my journey is my journey. So if I don't have it, it just wasn't meant for me to have it. It just wasn't meant for me to have it. So no matter how bad I'm doing, I see another black man handling his business, got girls on his arm, like I said, I salute him. Keep getting that money, keep handling your business, and go continue to build. All black men continue to build. It's time. And what encouraged me to make this video, I've seen so many homeless black ladies, and there was a documentary, and there's a lot of news circulating about how many black women are going homeless, and I don't see this in other cultures. I don't see a plethora of Indian Hindu women on the streets. I don't see a plethora of Muslim women on the streets, Jewish women on the street. I mainly see black, white, and a pinch of Latino. But for what I'm saying is, you don't see homeless Hindus, homeless Asians in mass like you do black women, because black men, we do not take care of our women. It's a shame. And this all goes back to this design. They know that when a black boy is under his mother, either he's going to adopt her ways or hate her, because he's lacking masculine direction. He's lacking the masculine energy. He's lacking the masculine essence. What I'm saying is, those little boys who are really close to their mother, they usually turn out feminine and soft because they have taken on their mother's identity. Those little boys who are seeking masculine energy, they don't want nothing they do with their mother. Maybe they're doing subconsciously, but especially you got one of them ghetto ass mama, they hate their mama because they just see everything that's wrong, like they're lacking so much. He's still masculine, but he doesn't know how to channel it. He doesn't know how to use it so it can benefit himself, getting into sports, getting into trades, going to school, you know so many things he can do with that masculine energy. He got so much going on. He has nobody to talk to, because talking to mama ain't gonna get you through life. He needs to talk to a man, right? He needs that. So he begins to resent his mother, and he's mad at the world because he doesn't have an identity, and that woman cannot give it. That's like I said, the other feminine boys, they cool with being around mama all day. They're cool with acting like they mama and twitching like they mama and wearing bonnets like they mama. And this helps the overall satanic agenda of the monkey business, because for every feminine gay boy, there's a black woman who won't have a husband, which means she's going to be working until she dies. She's going to be slaving away until she dies, unless she gets into serious debt early, school debt early, and she gets into a career where she's able to pay it off. So typically, most black women go into nursing, but even if she got some money, even if she has her degree and all this, so she still needs a man to pour into her, right? So for every weak ass man, for every gay man, there's a black woman that will be homeless, because God didn't make us like that. This is how. So going back to what I was saying earlier, how they keep pushing this uh, gay agenda on black men through prisons or through the music or through the media. They keep pushing it and pushing, because homosexuality ruins a society. It ruins a community. It ruins a neighborhood. Man and woman, the two energies, the two essence, their two purposes, they must come together. It's a beautiful thing. That's how God designed it. In order for both species to flourish, we need each other. But they're promoting to black women. You don't need them. You don't need no man. You don't need no man. F that nigga. F my baby daddy. All type of chaos and destruction. Because like the pastor said, Tony Evans, he's talking about demons thrive in chaos and confusion. It's a messed up gang, y'all. This monkey business, black on black crime, black destruction, the destruction of the black household is big business. It's like the world is fascinated no matter how far down the rabbit hole we go, no matter how many gay black men there are, no matter how violent black men are, no matter how much we fill these prisons, they can never get enough because it sells. I don't know why it sells so much, because deep down inside, I believe most of the world look at us as actual monkeys. Like we're buffoons. We can't build. We don't take care of our women. We don't take care of our community. Just go outside in the hood. Niggas ain't doing nothing. They ain't talking about, man, how we gonna get an apartment complex? Or not saying everywhere. There's a lot of blacks handling their business. Shout out to all the blacks handling their business out there. Let's give a shout out real quick to all the blacks handling their business. Shout out to all the blacks taking care of them babies. But there's a large handful. I'm out here in Dallas, our neighborhood, them from Pleasant Grove, Oak Cliff, South Dallas, West Dallas. We have a lot of work. And I've never seen a plethora, like I said, a plethora of homeless Hindu women, a plethora of uh, Asian women on the streets, Hindu women on the streets, Muslim women. They take care of their damn family. They take care of their women. God damn. They are fascinated with black people destroying ourselves. But y'all flood my comments. Obviously, Red Podcast. Just see how I just broke it down. See how I just broke it down. The destruction of black folks is big business. That's that monkey business. Acting a damn ape, cross dressing, violent, prison, fatherless home. They can't get enough. So my question is today: when are we gonna put an end to the BS? When? I say now, but y'all let me know. And if you're not black and you just so happen to watch this podcast episode, I'm grateful. If you're a non-black watching this, do y'all understand what's happening, what they trying to do to black folks? Do y'all look at us as monkeys? Half the time I do have to say I do look at black people as monkeys. We act a damn fool around here. It's time to get serious. Those of you who rocking this day one, I appreciate y'all. Those of you who just found the channel, I appreciate y'all too. Obviously, Red Podcast, I can't do it without you. Tell somebody. We spreading positivity. We spreading that intellect. We are the diamonds of the world. We are the rubies of the world. We are the emeralds of the world. We are the sapphires of the world. Opening up people's minds through God, Christ, and the Holy Spirit, and keeping it real. 250 capital G. Obvious Red Podcast. I'm gone.